Meet the Rich, Free Luigi, healthcare for all, really trying to get their voices heard. Meanwhile, it was the flip side of publicity that was talked about inside the courtroom today. Namely, Mangione's attorneys were talking about some potential prejudice that the jury could have after seeing some of the images that we've seen of Mangione being escorted by these heavily armed guards. So we see him here surrounded by several officers today in the courthouse, but it is this video that is believed that she was referencing there when he first arrived to New York, surrounded by heavily armed officers, both NYPD and federal. The mayor was there as well, and she said that is absolutely unnecessary. She blamed this on the mayor. The mayor said he's just trying to show that violence and vitriol not welcome in the city. Meanwhile, the judge saying he has very little control of what happens outside the courtroom. Kate?
Thank you. Let me turn to Danny for a second. So, Danny, his attorney has also suggested that he's been overcharged, that there are too many charges here. What's the argument?
It's an interesting argument, and I see her point. On the state case, this is the second-degree murder statute is New York's general intent murder statute. Terrorism is going to be a stretch because courts have said that just mere acts of violence, which may cause fear, are not enough to reach terrorism. And then, of course, for the federal charges, you have to ask, is this a substantial federal interest? Does the federal government really need to charge him? They have a policy, an internal policy, that says that unless there is some substantial federal interest, they shouldn't add on a second federal charge. But it's only an internal policy, not enforceable by any defendant. They can break that rule if they want to. They're the government.
All right, Danny Savalos, Stephen Romo, thanks to you both. Appreciate it. Officials in Texas are investigating a chaotic scene over the weekend where a driver crashed into a mall just during the busy holiday shopping season. This all happened Saturday in Killeen, Texas. That's about 70 miles north of Austin. The Texas Department of Public Safety says officers shot and killed a 53-year-old man after they say he plowed his pickup truck into that JCPenney store, running over multiple people. Joining me now, NBC News correspondent Jesse Kirsch. Jesse, hi. So this all started with a police chase. How did it end up with a pickup truck going into a mall and then shots fired by officers?
Yeah, so Kate, authorities tell us that they received a report from someone on an interstate or on a roadway of someone driving erratically. Police tried to pull someone over for possible DWI and were told that that person allegedly sped up, fled, and veered off the road into the mall parking lot and kept driving straight into the storefront through glass doors of that JCPenney that you're seeing in this video. And according to authorities, this individual continued to drive for several hundred yards and in the process struck multiple people ranging from children to those in their 70s, or at least one person in their 70s. The injuries minor to severe. Thankfully, none of these innocent bystanders were told were killed. However, authorities seeing this driver continuing through the store were told open fire, multiple officers shooting at this individual who were told was killed in the midst of all of this, and that investigation ongoing there. But again, thankfully, no one was injured, or no one, I should say, was killed in the process of this, though there are some who are recovering from injuries, Kate.
All right, Jesse Kirsch, thank you so much. Still ahead, you'd better watch out. Police warn porch pirates that porch pirates are on the prowl and they're coming for your holiday packages. What's being done to try to track them down? You're watching NBC News Daily. We are also streaming free 24/7 on NBC News Now. Watch us wherever you stream live, including YouTube and Roku and all the other places you see on your screen right there. You can also go to our website, NBCnews.com, and just click the button that says Watch Live.